Hey guys, we are headed to Quincy for my echocardiogram of my heart today because when I was having colonovea in St. Louis Hospital, I was really sick. I need to tell that story sometime. I haven't told that story. Well, I've told bits and pieces of it, but not the whole thing. But I was very sick, like very sick, and they found a hole in my heart then, and they told me up at St. Louis that I would have to have it fixed by the time I was 40 or I would end up having heart attacks. Well, I made appointments in Hannibal after I had the kids, and the heart doctor here said that I didn't have a hole in my heart, but he did not do the same echocardiogram where they cut your neck and they go down. He just did the regular echocardiogram, so he didn't see it. And the hole in my heart was never seen even before that, before I had the twins. It was only found then. So I told my neurologist about it when I recently got my new neurologist, and he's going to do the actual test they did in St. Louis to check it and see. But the people in St. Louis said that it would not close by itself, so I was going to have surgery for it. So that's why this doctor is checking for it. So we're headed to Quincy. Well, once again, I'm sick of these doctor's appointments, but it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, that is what we're doing today, and I take baby Angel to my appointments because I feel like she's good luck to me. But most of you guys know she's my remembrance baby of my dog Angel. I won this baby's auction 2 days before Angel died. But yeah, so that is what we're doing today, and yeah, so I figured I would take you guys along with me because why not? So yeah, we got about 5 to 10 minutes before we get to Quincy, and then I'm not going to take Angel in the hospital, and they won't let me record in there, so it'll just, you know, I'll take you guys in the front part with me where they're going to do the same thing they did the other day, take my temperature, make sure I have an appointment there, blah blah blah, and then let me in. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I will see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I did not record anymore. I've been home for about 3 hours after I went to go get my it was so crazy, guys, and I just wanted to come on and do basically a story time of what happened. So I went into the hospital to get my echocardiogram, realized that my echocardiogram had been canceled. My doctor canceled it for whatever reason. So I was walking back out to the car with my mom because mom couldn't go in, and I got a phone call, and I am not kidding when I say that this was the scariest phone call I have had in my entire life. So it was my doctor, it was my neurologist, and it was his nurse, and she said, "Catherine, we need you to come into the office as soon as possible." And them words literally scared me to death, simply because when a doctor, and she said to talk about your test results, and my heart went to my toes at that very moment. I literally started panicking, freaking out, and I started crying, and I said, "Mom, they don't want you to come into the office unless it's bad." And the lady was still on the phone, and obviously she can't tell you anything, but she didn't even like try to console me or nothing. So in my brain at that moment, I could not stop thinking about, oh my gosh, they found cancer or something. I really thought they found cancer, but I kept telling myself no. And so they had me come right over, and I didn't have an appointment with my neurologist either today. So she said, "Go ahead and come there and we'll work you in. He really needs to speak to you." So the whole ride there, mom's freaking out. We can't find the place because mom's panicking just as much as I am. At this time, we're both thinking that they're going to tell us that I have cancer. And I have never prayed so much in my entire life, ever. I have never been this scared. mind you, I mean, they pretty much already told me that I for sure had MS, but they wanted to check my spinal tap and my the whole full body scan that they did the other day, right? Okay, so we get there, and I'm in the office. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I'm literally thinking that they're going to tell me that I have cancer. Because all these other doctors were testing me for cancer and stuff. So, in my head, I was like, this wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was just the MS. Because they already, you know, they basically already told me that I do have MS. But I go in the office, and we have to wait like 30 minutes because they had to work us in. And he comes in the room, and I am so freaking scared, like crying, panicking. You're not supposed to get upset and have stress and stuff when you have MS. It makes MS worse when you're stressed out. But and he starts talking about MS, and he starts talking about my my lumbar puncture and my spine scan. So he basically just told me that for sure I have MS and I need to be started on medication right away. So that was the news. I don't have cancer. Thank you, Jesus. Thank God. He said everything that he's checked, he don't see any cancer, anything like that. He tells me, and he told me, you need to calm down. You know, stress makes MS way worse. He said that he believes that everything that's going on with me is caused from MS, my eyes, my everything. He said that he does not think that I need to have the surgery on my eyes because in my brain scan, when he looked at my eyes and stuff, he does not see anything that even resembles cancer. He believes that all of my symptoms and everything going on with me is 100% my MS. So... But the whole point of the story is, guys, I have never been that scared because I just kept seeing my life flash before my eyes. I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of actually dying. I'm scared of leaving my children and them being, you know, upset and messed up because that's what I'm scared of. But anyway, it turned out okay. I mean, obviously, I am not happy. Having MS is not a good thing, okay? It can be very painful, and I know that I could even be crippled when I'm older, which, I mean, I think MS scares me less than cancer because cancer can shorten your life. MS really doesn't shorten your life. Yes, you can live miserably because of the pain and stuff, but, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I came home and ended up going to sleep for a few hours because I was so exhausted from all of that happening. They rescheduled my echocardiogram, so I guess because of everything that's going on. But, oh man, I have never been so scared in my life. But, basically, he just called me in to let me know that they found a spot, or they found a couple spots on my spine of MS. So, yeah, so it was crazy. I have never been that scared. And I think he's not the one that scared me. The other doctors checking me for everything really scared me. And I'm happy that they checked me for everything and stuff. But just, I know if they call you in to talk to you about results, it usually isn't good. And having MS isn't good, don't get me wrong. But in my opinion, I would way rather have MS than the C word, than cancer, just because... MS is more treatable nowadays. So, and he also wanted to talk about getting me started on meds right away for MS. So, I don't have my papers. My papers are actually in my mom's car of the new medicine they're going to be starting me on. I do know it's a newer medication for MS. So, they got to run some tests and stuff like that, and then they're going to start me on that medicine. And yeah, but I just wanted to come back on and go ahead and finish this video because after that happened, I didn't record at all anymore. I was so panicking, you guys. I was so scared, and so was Mom, and I don't know, my life flashed, like, my kids burying me flashed before my eyes, and like that, I don't want to hurt my kids like that. I mean, I know one day I'm going to pass away, and it's probably, mothers are supposed to go before their children, so... you know, I get that, but not this young, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and finish this video out and tell you guys what happened. It was absolutely crazy. Whew, thank God. And again, I'm not, you know, I know having MS is going to be very, very hard, you know. Multiple sclerosis, if you don't know what MS is. Like I said, and it may even cripple me. But I can handle it. I can handle that. You know, I was talking to Mom. I was like, maybe I was scared. Maybe me being scared of it being cancer made it easier for me to accept that I have MS. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I had to go through thinking that it might have been cancer, so you know, so I wouldn't have as hard of a time accepting that I was going to have to deal with MS in my life. You know, maybe, you know, I believe everything happens for a reason. So, yeah, I don't know though. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys that. Yeah, so I will talk to you all soon. And thanks for listening to me ramble. Alright guys, bye.